What is up, YouTube? Temperquake here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my raccoon deck profile that I brought to YCS Chicago. The deck worked really well. My only losses were to Fire Fists, and I missed day 2 by 1 game, so I went X3. I beat myself up because I could have won that game, but I played to win. I didn't play smart, so it was my fault for not winning that one, and I'm not going to blame anybody else. But let's go into the deck profile. It did really well, and it beat everything else except for Fire Fist. And I'll tell you a little bit about who I faced towards the end of the video. So first of all, you got your baby raccoon Ponpoko, one of the best cards in the deck. He special summons your baby raccoon Tantan. MVP. He's just a great standalone card. He just gets a special summon. Wind Up Kitten Calantosa. He is one of the best cards in the deck. Even better than Ponpoko, I think, at times. Then you got run 2 Calantosa. I've had him in my hand so many times. You only run 2 of him, and I've had him in my hand more times than I had any of these two. I run a big monster lineup, so it's kind of a lot, but I like it. I've had a couple times where I drew too many monsters, but I always played out of them. So it wasn't that bad. One Tree Otter, it's there to help with like OTKs and just another target. You got Raikou, Wind Up Kitten, MVP, took out like several Drago sacks. It just does work by itself. One Fable Cerebral, one Elephant. These are the 2 Beast Tuners to go into 2 different plays. One Beast King Barbados. I actually put him in last minute over Redox. He made Fire Fist Scoop. A lot of people scoop because I use his second effect. I played Obedient School Tributed, blow it up. That's actually why I lost my final round, was because I tributed him, reading that he had a Mirror Force set, and he ended up having Phoenix Chain, and then he Baird popped, and we all know how that works. T-King, one of the best cards. I killed, what's it called, Spellbooks. I opened him first turn, and it was pretty much GG from there. And then Junk Synchron, clutch card. I actually never drew into him. So, in playtesting, he's really good, but I never actually drew in him at YCS Chicago, unfortunately. So, I was kind of upset about that. And then you got Triple Obedience School. Obviously, the reason why raccoons are a thing. Triple Hoban. What I gotta say, just to draw power. Triple MST, and I opted to run Dark Hole. Dark Hole was good because, like, Sandayu, if you have double Sandayu, which people ask me the rulings about a lot, which I was surprised, they thought that Sandayu would get destroyed, like, even, like, under Mirror Force and all that stuff, and he doesn't get destroyed, and I had people call judging me so many times because of this, but I like him. He's a problem-solving card. MVPs, I actually only had one of them when I entered, but I ended up getting them now. Triple Mistake, I actually was opting to Black Horn of Heaven because I only had one mistake, but Triple Mistake, the times I did have Mistake, he was great. Had him in just about I never really cited it out. Next is Triple Phoenix Chain. Like Patrick said, it's an okay card against every single deck. Wins games. Double Mirror Force, I opted Mirror Force over Deep Prison for the simple fact that Mirror Force creates pluses and Deep Prison's a 1-for-1. So I know like Drago Sack and all these other cards that Mirror Force isn't very good against, but the fact that you can potentially +5 off of this one card is insane, and with raccoons you always have to have pluses or else you end up losing. That's why I forgot about raccoons. If you can make them waste their advantage, they automatically lose. And then for YCS Chicago, I actually ran double Mind Crush. I actually ran Mind Crush for several weeks, and then took it out And then I decided to put it back in for YCS Chicago because I was thinking, well, I'm only going to be facing Fire Fist and all that stuff. And I ended up using it, and he was a clutch card. And then you got your one-ofs, your TT, Warning, best trap card in the game, Bottomless, and opted one Wabaku for the Fire Fist matchup and OTK decks such as Mermails. And let me tell you guys, this deck demolishes Mermails. I 2-0'd every Mermail player I played, so it wasn't that bad. And then you got your tokens. I need Battle City tokens. But how salty do you think people were when they saw tokens taking out their monsters? It was great. I have actually a weird side deck, and I used every card except for Fossil Dyna. I sided him in against the Mermail matchup, but I never actually saw him. This card I saw, Banisher of the Radiance. I need 3. He's an awesome side deck card. I have a feeling that he's gonna be even better next format. Double Max C for, I don't know, Mermail, I guess. I actually never drew in it. Never used Max C once over the weekend, which I was surprised about. Dimensional Fissure against Mermails and other kind of like rogue decks like Dark Worlds, which was actually got top, and I never actually saw it. This card put in a lot of work. Actually won me a couple games. Messenger of Peace, 1500 level or 1500 attack monsters cannot declare an attack. You have to pay 100 life points during each one of your standby phases. Clutch card. Actually, I had this against Joseph Bogley, who, if you guys don't know, he went undefeated in Atlanta, and he top 8'd YCS Chicago. I had this out on him, and I got like 2 turns, and then I set 1, and then he MST'd 1, and then he MST'd Messenger of Peace to attack for game, but Messenger of Peace was really good for against every match. I sided him against most matches. Dust Tornado, really good card as well. It's a 1-for-1. Lion Prismere, never cited this in actually. Yeah, so this and Fossil I never actually cited in. But he was there for the Bujin matchup. Double DNA Surgery for Spellbooks, Bujins, Fire Fists, the whole 9 yards. Very good card. Saw him every single game against the Spellbook match, game 2 and 3. And then triple Overworked. Overworked didn't do any work, actually, this weekend. I didn't even get to plus off of it. I did 1-for-1 for it. But, I mean, whatever, so. Next, we're going into the extra deck, and these are your boss monsters. You got Herald, Pure Light, never went into him once. Gachi, never went into him once. Downer Magician, didn't go into him once. Fabled Unicorn, never went into him. Justice Tester, never went into him. Junk Warrior, never went into him. Went him like 28 times. Went into him like 28 times. Black Rose once. Just so I can go for game. That's the only reason. Didn't go into Crimson Blader, getting him out of my extra deck. Went in him like 2 times over the weekend. Target him, or target Sandayu. And if you have another beast type monster, you target Sandayu. Sandayu doesn't blow up, so I plussed off of him. And I went to Leo like, God, I don't even know how many times. Leo's so broke. But yeah, so that's my deck profile, guys. I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It worked really well. If I didn't misplay, I would be making it to day 2 of YCS Chicago, and I was kind of upset with myself because I misplayed. I went into game 3 with Joe Bogley. He's a really good player. He's like one of the nicest players I've ever met. Like, hands down, he is the nicest player I've ever met, and just a really chill guy. And then, you know, I got to see like Cordero, Silva, all these other guys, and you know, I got to meet a lot of people. Got to plus more pluses than +1 Fire Fists. But I hope you guys like it. It was Raccoons, it was different. A lot of people told me not to play it, but it did a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. especially if we're going to a YCS. I plan to take this to my regionals. I don't know if it'll be the exact same build. We'll see what the next format brings for us. But please like, subscribe, and comment, and have a great day, guys. Peace.